Hey everyone, Jamie Phillips, Action Auto Parts. And here is another one that we got in. I got it from the same guy that we bought the big brown 87 over there that's got the cattle racks on it. He was using this one as a garbage truck, and they had a wreck. They hit a tree, done that, and a tree limb tore that back. So they said they had moved it around a little bit or whatever, so me and Peg, we ran over. It's got brakes. We're going to just try to snake it on back. And so it was the way down in the backyard. We get it up on the road. And we start down the road, and this wheel was sitting cockeyed. And I was like, oh. And they just had put new tires on the front, so I didn't want to ruin it. And so I pulled him about maybe a half a mile. And there was a spot we could get off of the road. And then I called Anthony Pittman, and he came down the road back and brought it in. But Peg's like, go on, it'll be all right. Look what popped loose. Yeah, that's sitting in there now, but it wasn't earlier. So anyway, safe and sound. We got it here. It's got the Triton V10, and they said it still ran and all that, but they wrecked it. It pushed it back and it broke the fan. So we got to yank some of that out and get the radiator and stuff out of the way or whatever. But we got it here. I'm sorry, I'm yawning my head off. I didn't sleep good last night. But it was a former U-Haul truck. And then it was converted over. A cabinet company used it. And then this guy ended up using it for a garbage truck for a while. But it's got the two new tires on the front, one on the back side, and they said they had just put new calipers, brakes, and all that on the front, just like very shortly before it got wrecked. So here it is. We got it here. Of course, you know, I'll sell the motor, the transmission, the rear end, any of that stuff. But this box bed, Peg climbed up on top of it because some of that was curled up. And he pushed it back down, and Anthony still hit a few tree limbs, a little stuff coming back. But what I'm thinking, we get it all cleaned out and get this front piece back in it, and maybe run some 2x4s or something across through here. Try to level out the roof the best we can. And I've got a bunch of sheets of aluminum, and get that on there and get it to where it's, we can put roofing tar, cement on it, and just make another good storage building out of it. So that was kind of what I was thinking. I don't know if that old garage door could be fixed. Chances are I would rather just take it out and we get it set up and just stud that wall and put a walk-in door. It's still got the pull-out ramp, which I don't see that I would need it, but anyway, yeah, there's the other new tire. It's got it. Well, see, I was going to say it had all the simulators, but it looks like it in the front's missing. But can't quit yawning, you all, and I apologize. But anyway, we got it here and had him unload it right here in this spot for a minute till we figure out what we're going to do on the bed as far as getting it off. I kind of hate to just do like we did on the orange truck and cut the frame and leave the rear and stuff underneath that. I mean, we could do that. The frame's ruined anyway. It's buckled up in the front. But I would just rather get it to where it sets even closer to the ground. Just get some good concrete blocks and stuff underneath of it. But it is here, and we still got a 2010 Impala to go back and get. And then that'll be the 3 from this guy. So get it all cleaned out and what have you. There's the old U-Haul sticker and stuff in it, but I don't even remember what year it is. Walk around here and see. Yeah, that was freaking me out when I looked back, and I could hear the tires squalling, and told Peg, I said, "No, we're not going no further. We're going to end this." It is a 97. April of 97. So there we go. But I wanted to do a quick one. It is 7 o'clock or a little after here. It's starting to cool down. So I still like the field over to the right that's up in front of the cabin and runs along the road. So I think I'm gonna go jump on the mower and see if I can't get that knocked out. And that way, when I go to start mowing again, which would probably been a couple days, at least it won't be too tall, because it's all gonna need it again before you know it. But there it is in all of its glory, a big Ford E350. And so like I said, which this one here, we could do the same thing, yank this rear end out from underneath of it and let it down closer to the ground or whatever. But, you know, they're handy for storage. And when you got a junkyard, you need some storage. So the truck will still part out good with the motor and transmission and other stuff. So I apologize. I cannot quit yawning, and I hadn't done that bad until I started the daggone video. So since I'm boring you all probably to sleep, I'm gonna wrap this one up. Please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. I'd like to ask you to consider subscriptions. That would help me out as well. And I'm gonna just tell you that I appreciate it, and I will catch you in the next one.